Hello to the International Committee of HOSA. We are Address.
Teen.
Stress.
I'm Abha Shrestha.
I'm Vedika Panchal.
I'm Hannah Ho.
We are members of the Central High School HOSA chapter located in Area 5, Texas HOSA.
We are here to showcase our project, Address Teen Stress, a mental health initiative in order to spread awareness on the topic of stress among teens, as the misconception tends to expand that teenagers don't attain mental health issues.
We will be presenting what we have learned, what we've done,
why we chose this topic/audience,
and much more through this emotional well-being challenge.
Do you ever feel overwhelmed and stressed out by the demands of everyday life? Well, the Emotional Wellbeing Challenge is a new recognition event created in collaboration with SAMHSA, the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, in order to engage HOSA members in learning how essential good mental health is to overall health. In a Google form we shared around in October of 2022, a staggering 80.4% of teens struggle with handling their stress. The American Psychological Association reports that teens have had higher levels of stress than adults since 2013. Being teens ourselves, we became aware that not only us, but our peers had declining mental health due to stress, and we wanted to bring light upon it. With all this in mind, we came up with the project name Address Teen Stress. To put it simply, we wanted to address the stress that teens face.
Stress is an unavoidable part of life, affecting us physically, emotionally, and psychologically, regardless of age. However, we wanted to shed light upon it specifically on stress in teenagers due to these several key reasons. Firstly, as teenagers ourselves, we understand that this is a period of significant change and development, which can lead to heightened stress levels. If left unidentified and unmanaged, this stress can have adverse effects on mental health and overall well-being, potentially leading to development of conditions like anxiety and depression. Therefore, we felt it crucial to educate our teen community on effective stress management to ensure a healthy adolescence. Secondly, as high school sophomores and juniors, we have firsthand experience with the stress that comes with academic demands, extracurricular activities, and part-time jobs. These pressures can impact academic performance, making it challenging to concentrate and complete school homework. Moreover, teens may struggle to maintain healthy relationships with friends and family under stress. Lastly, stress can have physical health impacts, including headaches, stomach aches, and muscle tension. These symptoms can worsen stress levels, leading to further negative effects on overall well-being. These are just a few examples of why stress education is crucial for teenagers. Addressing stress in this age group is vital to promoting positive mental and physical health, improving academic performance and social relationships, and preventing the development of mental health conditions.
Addressing teen stress now can have a significant impact on our professional future in healthcare. Our generation is developing around the aspects of mental health issues. By shedding light and learning how to address teen stress early on, not only will we be able to build essential skills in order to empathize and connect with future patients, but we will also learn how to better identify symptoms and develop strategies in order to reduce incidents of stress-related issues in our professional careers. Speaking of professional careers, we are aware that healthcare professionals are required to provide high-quality care to patients while managing high-pressure situations. They must be able to make critical decisions quickly and efficiently, communicate effectively with patients and colleagues, and work long hours under stressful conditions. If healthcare professionals do not have the necessary tools to manage their own stress levels, it can impact their ability to provide optimal patient care and lead to burnout and decreased job satisfaction. By addressing stress in our own lives now as aspiring healthcare professionals, we can develop effective coping mechanisms and strategies to manage stress effectively in our future careers. It can also help us to better empathize with and support our patients who may be experiencing stress-related issues as a result of their health conditions. Overall, addressing stress now can improve our own personal and professional well-being and positively impact the quality of care we provide to our future patients.
Before spreading awareness on the topic of teen stress, we first researched stress in teens, risk factors, and prevention. Stress can be characterized as any type of change that causes physical, emotional, or psychological strain. Risk factors are variables that are associated with a negative outcome, including peer rejection, loss of loved ones, family conflicts, and also low self-esteem. Even though being a teen can be difficult in today's society, some protective factors that we presented were supportive relationships, healthy coping skills, and also more opportunities for engagement within schools. We made risk and protective factors the focus of our campaign, incorporating them within our content and curating a series of posts educating our audience. In order to further our knowledge on stress and mental health, we all decided to complete the Be There certification. This course provides youth the knowledge, skill, and confidence to safely help someone that might be struggling with their mental health. We used our learnings from the 6 lessons throughout our campaign as it strengthened our understanding and allowed us for a better grasp on addressing mental health. We curated a series of posts highlighting the ways to take care of your own mental health and stress overall. In addition, we also created a post specifically on how to be there for someone who is stressed. To document our progress, we gathered data through our interviews and surveys and presented our research on multiple social platforms. We had many successes within our project, as our social media garnered over 3,000 interactions on Instagram and 154,000 views on our Pinterest. We had various people reach out to us saying how they appreciated our easy to access resources and that they felt more educated with our risk and protective posts. We were also able to collab with other organizations such as Aspiring Pediatricians and Mental Health Community, which have over 1 million followers to help repost our content and curate informative collaborative posts with. This campaign has allowed us to gain a multitude of connections with other people and organizations that will help us promote our mission.
As this challenge was publicized in September of 2022, we wasted no time and started brainstorming ideas to tackle the issue of stress in teens. In October, we got straight to work by creating our social media accounts on popular platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, Gmail, and Pinterest. These accounts allowed us to reach a wider audience and spread our message of stress management to teens in our local community and beyond. In addition to the social media accounts, we also decided to create a website and a link tree to post surveys for our audience. These surveys helped us curate informative and engaging content that resonated with our audience. Our primary goal was to inform our audience on multiple aspects of stress management. We wanted to provide helpful tips and tools for managing stress that were practical and accessible. To gauge the effectiveness of our message, we decided to survey teens in our community about their opinions on stress and mental health before and after our presentation. This allowed us to easily evaluate the degree of our impact on our community and make adjustments to our messaging if necessary.
Overall, our efforts in addressing stress in teens were met with positive feedback and helped us create a meaningful impact in our community. We hope that our work inspires others to take action on this important issue and spread awareness about the importance of stress management in our daily lives. The biggest impact by far created through our movement was the effect from our multiple different series, such as Teen Stories Told, where we interviewed teens on how stress has impacted their life, and Behind the Crown, where we spoke to women in pageantry and shared their mental health stories. We had guests such as the Western Region VP of HOSA, Vivian On, to pageant queens such as 2023 Miss San Antonio. Other series, such as Let's Address Media, highlight ways the media can help and hinder stress levels relating to today's pop culture for teens. We also wanted to spread teen stress in fun and interactive ways. We gave out candy the week before finals as we knew teens were going to be stressed and provided information about stress, educating and putting a smile on the teen's face all at once. Our next series is called Behind the Brain, where we talk to certified professional healthcare workers and their personal input on stress among teenagers. As we analyzed responses from teenagers and what has helped them cope, we realized that therapy is a big topic that was talked about. Listen as we share 2 short clips from our interviews with therapists Lauren Schmidt and Jacqueline Ravello.
You reveal the root cause of what your issues are, your specific issues are. You have power, because now you can change. And then once you can change the subconscious mind, because now when you rewire, and that's building new neural pathways in the brain. So that goes to neuroscience. When you build new neural pathways in the brain, you rewire your brain. You can deal with stress differently. Everyone's going to have stress, right? It's a fact. There's no escaping it. If you live on the planet Earth, you are going to have some stress in your life. Doesn't matter. But when you change the root cause, if you are someone who has stress and anxiety and depression, those are all, anxiety and depression are symptoms of a root cause of something deeper. You can change. You don't have to have anxiety and depression your whole life.
It's like my specialty is working with high achieving, anxious teen girls experiencing their parents' divorce. And like, that was me when I was 15 years old and like over functioning and using my achievements as like my coping strategy and like to dictate my self-worth. And I think that it's something that is very, very difficult to navigate, and having somebody who understands that makes it so much easier to be able to engage in therapy and to get back to a place where you're thriving. So I give you a very long answer.
To add on with another therapy question, what do you think is a misconception that many people have about therapists?
So
Lastly, through another one of our series, Educate With Me, we gave presentations to high school students about stress and made it interactive by making stress balls at the end. Our message was not only able to resonate with teens, but also with the general public about raising awareness on teen stress.
In the upcoming future, our next steps include continuing our interview series, Teen Stories Told and Beyond the Crown. Next week, we plan to speak at our Keller ISD District Board meeting, advocating for mental health days implemented into the upcoming school year. We also plan to partner with Texas Nepalese Medical Association and RNBT Boba, where the proceeds that we will fundraise will go to NAMI, the National Medical Alliance on Mental Health Illness. Additionally, within the next 2 weeks, we will be featured on podcasts with Inertia Teens and Teens Discuss to talk about teen mental health issues, which have inspired us to start our own podcast in the near future. Finally, in the next FBLA Spring Conference, we will be able to speak about our project as it goes hand in hand with the theme, suicide prevention.
Now, our message to you. Hi, I'm Abba Shrestha, co-founder of Address Teen Stress and participant of the Emotional Wellbeing Challenge. As a current junior in high school, I learned that I had an issue. I wasn't one that sought academic validation, but more of activities validation. From holding leadership positions in school and out of school organizations, I'd pushed to the point where I was losing grasp of who I was. The endurance of pressure and stress that I felt was something I wasn't able to comprehend. Starting Address Teen Stress made me realize the importance of mental health. Having the ability to network and build a connection to many teenagers throughout the country and provide them resources made me joyful and more aware of other teens' behaviors and what I could do to help. So know that there's always people out there to help you, and the best thing that you can do for yourself is to seek help, and that you matter.
Hi, I'm Vedika Panchal, co-founder of Address Teen Stress and participant of the Emotional Wellbeing Challenge. Stress has always been something I've struggled with due to school, sports, and also my extracurriculars. As a current junior in high school, I have felt that my stress has increased with my struggles with being social, being academically active, and also my motivation to complete any task. Address Teen Stress has been an amazing opportunity for me to be able to express my emotions to my peers, learn more about how to deal with my stress, and it has shown me that I am not alone.
Hi, I'm Hannah Ho, co-founder of Address Teen Stress and participant of the Emotional Wellbeing Challenge. Stress for me was something that was always a burden on my shoulders, from the competition pool to my home life. Coming from an immigrant family, standards to succeed and do well in life were always high, and with higher standards comes increased stress and pressure in every direction. Through Adjust Teen Stress and hearing others' experience with learning how to cope and manage stress has not only helped me learn how to tackle the weights on my own shoulder, but also gave me insight on other stories and showed me that you really are not alone. Now, lastly, we would like to share a message from our Adjust Teen Stress team to you. The teenage years can both be exciting and challenging as you navigate new experiences and responsibilities.
While these experiences can be rewarding, they can also be overwhelming. It is important to prioritize your mental health during this time. It is common to experience stress, anxiety, and sadness during your teenage years, but it's also important to know that these feelings are valid and that you are not alone. It's okay to ask for help when you need it, whether it's talking to a trusted adult, a friend, or a mental health professional. Seeking support can make a world of a difference. We have provided a list of resources for you on our website at addressteenstress.wixsite.com/addressteenstress.
Taking care of your mental health can also involve practicing self-care. This means taking time for yourself to do things that make you feel good, whether it be reading a book, going for a walk, or practicing mindfulness exercises.
Remember, your mental health matters, and taking care of it is essential for your emotional well-being. Don't hesitate to reach out for support when you need it, and know that there's always help available. You are not alone, and there's hope for a brighter future.
Take care of yourself and know that you are worthy of love and happiness.
We are Address.
Teen,
Stress.
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.